Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again, General Technology Knowledge. Today I would like to show and share about basic PLC GE that we will learn about how to create function block of the scale real data type. It's similar to be the previous video in part 18 about the create ladder, yes, and this parameter blocks that we already learned in the previous video, and we also connected to the HMI also. Okay, so for today we will learn about the basic function block that we will create the one block for the scale reel also. Okay, and this is the formula. It the same as the previous video, but this is a function block. Okay, so let's go to our software for create the sample function block for the scaling. Okay, I will use the Proficy Machine Edition version 9.5, yes, and this is a sample project. Yes, open the sample project, yes, that we already learned in the previous video, so we no need to create a new project. So to create the function block, let's go to right click on block and then create a new folder. Yeah, FB scale example. FB scale here, it means that function block scaling real data type. Yes, so right click and then choose the FBD block. Yes, FBD block, and this is a block name, so we can rename. So scale SCL real, yes, example like this, and we need to create some parameter, right, to be the same as this block also. In the previous video we learned about the block but for the ladder. Yes, yes, here block SCL real. Yes, so we need to create the inputs and output, right? So let's go to parameter. Yes, for input we have 5 input, right? Yes, so first IHI, yes, IHI, second ILO, third OHI, fourth OLO, and the last one for input, right? And the data type is a real, right? So we choose real, or we can select like this. Yes, all parameter, all data type is a real. Yes, and this one we can comment. This one is the high scale input, right? So high scale input, low scale input, this one, high scale output, low scale output, and this one is the input, right, value. And the last one for out, right? So out, and the data type is a real also. Yes. So this is the output value, right? The result, and then click OK. And I will close this one first. Yes. And then go to the block and then double click, and I will zoom. Go to zoom, right? Example 250. Yes. Too big, right? So I will zoom out a little bit. 200. Okay. So we need to follow our formula. Yes. So first, input minus low scale input, right? So minus sub, right? Okay. Sub between input, yes, between in and with the low scale input, right? So ILO, yes, and the next high scale, yes, high scale output minus low scale output, right? So minus sub high scale output. So OHI, right, minus OLO, yes, output high scale minus output low scale, yes, and one more for subs, right, high scale input minus low scale input, right? So subtract low scale input, right? So ILO high scale input, right? The formula. Okay, high scale input minus low scale input. So high scale input IHI, right, minus low scale input ILO, and then this one should be multiply, right? So multiply, right? So we can write like this. Yes. And we will divide, right? Divide to this block. So divide Yes, like this. And the last one we add, right? Add to the low scale output. So add, right? Add to the low scale output, right? So OLO, right? And then the result is out. Okay, so that's all for create the scale real, right? So we will call this block to the main and then we will test. Okay, so save our project. Actually we can try like this. Right click and choose the function block. Yes, and this is FB1 example, and we will call FB1 to the main, right? And then double click and we will call this block to the FB1 block. Yes, so right click and then call. Yes, scale real, right? SCL real, this one. Yes, I will zoom in a little bit. Yes, 1.5. Yes, like this, to be bigger than. Yes, so this is always on, right? So 7S, and this one we can use variable or we can fix the value. Okay, so if I fix the value, example 32,000. Yes, dot 0, 0.0. Yeah, and this one 100.0, this one 0.0, and this input we can choose the variable for adjust some value, right? So example SCL Air1 in, and this one SCL Air1 out. Yes, and we can validate. Okay, no error occur, and then we can download online and download. Yes, so right now when I adjust the input, example 16000, yes, it will show 50. Yes, because in the middle, right? So if everyone would like to use this block, you just call this block to use, right? So call. Yes, 7S example, this one SC SCLR1 R2, right? HMI. Yes, and we copy, and this one is ILO, right? OHI, OLO, and this is in, right? And one more for out. Yes, and then we can download again. Yes, we can download again and adjust this rank, right? Example 100.0, example 20. So when I adjust the input, example 50, it will show 10, right? In the middle also. Example 100, it will show 20 for output, right? So if we would like to connect this block to the HMI, we can do also, right? So I need to assign some address for this one. Yes, example %R, right? View the reference address, right? %R also. %R, right? %R. %R also. And the last one is %R also, right? So we will download again. Connect, yes. And then download. Okay. So right now we already downloaded the program to the PLC, yes. And then let's go to our simplicity for create the new screen, right? For test this one. So open the workbench and open the existing project, right? Yes, this one. Okay, and then create a new point, right? Many points, right? So I will create a new point. Like this. Easy to see the PLC also. Yes. So create the new points. Right click new, right? And I will choose the analog because we use %R, right? And choose the device. And this one example FBD HMI, yeah, like this. and we will choose the real, right, for data type. For device we will choose the %R, right? So %R 6th, %R 6th, right? And we can duplicate because the data type is the same, so we can duplicate. So this one ILO, yes, and %R 70, the next duplicate OHI, right? OHI %R 72, next OLO, right? So OLO %R 74, and the input in, right? %R 76, and the last one for this one, right? So %R 78, so out %R 78, yes. So we will create the screen, right, for write value from the HMI, yes. So go to screen, and then I will update the project and then start the project first. Wait a moment for starting the project, yes. So right now we already started the project, yes. And then go to screen 9 and then edit, yes. Actually we can use this screen also. I will adjust this screen, yeah, and I will copy. So press Ctrl and Shift and drag and drop, yes. Okay, like this. I will rename this one to be scaling real FB, right, for function block. Yes, like this. I will choose this one, adjust a little bit, adjust, yes. If we freeze this one, adjust is so fast. If we freeze this one, adjust slow, okay. So high scale input, low scale input, high scale output, low scale output, input value and output value the same, the same as the previous video. But this is just function block. So double click and browse the point, right? So browse the points, go to FB, right? Because I start from FB. So first high scale input, right? So this one, and precision I will choose the one, yes. This one also low scale input, right? So low scale input here, set point value action also. One more for high scale output. So high scale output, yes. This one. One more. One more for low scale output, right? So low scale output, yes. Set point action and precision one also. And this one is the input, right? So input value, this one, right? The last one for output, right? Router point and out, yes, this one. For this one, we don't need to tick the set point action because it is the output, right? It is the result only. Okay, so save our screen and then test. Yes, so we can adjust the screen, yes, like this, and choose this screen. So right now I will set the input high scale, right? Example 3200, yes, and start from 0, and this one for output example 100, yes. So when the input come here, yeah, example 1600, it will show 50, yes. Example a little bit, yeah, like this, it will show 7.8, and for the maximum, yeah, it will show 100%, yes. Example I adjust this one to 500, it will show 500. Okay, so this is the instruction how to create the sample block for function block and connect it to the Simplicity HMI, yes. So thank you very much for watching my video, and I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my video also. And if everyone have any question, please drop comment under my video. I will reply soon. So in this time, I would like to say thank you very much again, and see you next videos. Bye bye.